You see a variety of large flowering plants in your surroundings, such as tulsi, rose, mango, neem, peepal, etc. They have variations in height, shades of leaves, colors of flowers, etc. Despite these variations, they have distinct structural similarities. All flowering plants have roots, stems, leaves, and they bear flowers. Today, let us know all about these parts of a plant. There are two parts, root system and the shoot system. Root system. The underground part of plant is called root. The shoot system, the part of plant which grows above the soil, is known as shoot system. There are two types of root system, taproot system and fibrous root system. The taproot system has a main root called primary root and bears many side branches called secondary roots, gram, pea, etc. These all are dicot plants. Fibrous root system has a cluster of roots, the same size, thickness arising from the base of the stem. Examples are maize, grass, etc. These all are monocot plants. Function of a root system. Root system fixes the plant in soil, absorbs water and minerals from the soil for the growth of the entire plant, binds the soil together so that it does not get washed away during the rain or blown away by the wind. The shoot system. The stem. Stem is the main aerial part of the shoot system. The points on the stem from where the leaves and other branches originate are called nodes. The part of the stem between two successive nodes is called internode. The tip of shoot has buds called apical buds or terminal buds. They are responsible for the vertical growth of the stem. The angle between the upper side of the leaf and the stem is the axil. Buds found here are called the axillary buds. They produce branches with either leaves or flowers. Function of shoot system. Stem bears all the aerial parts of the plants, buds, leaves, flowers, and fruits. Stem help in the upper movement of water and minerals absorbed by the roots and transport them up to the leaves, flowers, and fruits. Food prepared by the leaves is conducted downwards to the roots and other non-green plants parts by the stem. Stem also manufactures food when green and young. The leaf. Parts of a leaf, lamina, vein, midrib, leaf apex, and petiole. The flat and green parts of the shoot that grow laterally from the nodes of the stem are the leaves. There is always a bud in the axil of the leaf called axillary bud. Leaves does not grow continuously. A typical leaf has the following parts. Petiole. The basal part of the leaf is the stalk called petiole. It is attached to the stem at the node. An axillary bud is present in the axil of the leaf. Sometimes leaves are directly attached to the stem without a petiole. Such leaves are called sessile leaves. Leaf plate or lamina. The green, flat, and broad part of the leaf is called lamina or leaf plate. Its outer edge is called the leaf margin. Midrib. Petiole continues into the lamina as the midrib. This laterally gives out fine branches called veins. Petiole, midrib, veins, and veinlets, further branches of veins, conduct water and food. Veins also provide a skeleton for a supportive framework to the leaves. Types of leaves. Leaves can be of two types, simple and compound leaves. Simple leaf. In a simple leaf, the lamina is undivided and is a single piece. Example, mango, banana, banyan, etc. Marginal incisions, if present, do not reach up to midrib or petiole. Examples: prickly poppy. Compound leaf. In a compound leaf, the leaf blade or lamina is divided into smaller units called leaflets. Example: rose. Leaves can be classified in various shapes. On the basis of shape, needle-shaped, pine and onion, oval, guava and apple, heart-shaped people, oblong, banana, circular, lotus and nasturtium, tapering ends, eucalyptus and ashoka. On the basis of margin, complete or entire margin, people, tooth or serrated margin, china rose or rose, wavy margin, ashoka or mango, spinous margin, prickly poppy. The arrangement of leaves on a stem or its branch is called phyllotaxy. There are three types of arrangement of leaves. Alternate. Only one leaf arises from each node. The next leaf arises from the successive node in opposite direction. Example: mint, people, chenaros. Opposite. In plants like jasmine and guava, two leaves arise in each node opposite to each other. This is called opposite arrangement. Whorled. More than two leaves are attached at each node, arranged in a whorl. Examples: oleander. Venation of leaves. There are two types of venation: parallel venation and reticulate venation. In a reticulate venation, veins and veinlets are irregularly distributed on the lamina, forming a network. Examples: people, mango, and guava leaves. Dicot plants. Parallel venation. In this type of venation, veins run parallel to each other. Examples: banana, grass, maize, and wheat leaves. Monocot plants. Function of the leaves. Leaves are an important part of a plant. They perform various functions, but the two main functions are photosynthesis and transpiration. Photosynthesis, production of food. All green plants have the capability to prepare their own food and are therefore called autotrophs. Auto, self, proof, nourishment. This method is called autotrophic nutrition. For preparing food, the plants require the following: water from soil, carbon dioxide from air, chlorophyll contained in the leaf, energy from sunlight. The process by which a plant leaf prepares or synthesizes food from water and carbon dioxide in the presence of chlorophyll and sunlight is called photosynthesis. Carbon dioxide plus water in the presence of chlorophyll and sunlight forms glucose and oxygen. There are two end products of photosynthesis: glucose and oxygen. Glucose contains carbon dioxide 6, hydrogen 12, oxygen 6. Significance of photosynthesis. Food. During photosynthesis, plants prepare food not only for themselves but also for animals and human beings. Oxygen. Leaves give out the oxygen produced by the product during photosynthesis, which supports life on Earth. Both plants and animals utilize this oxygen for respiration. Transpiration. This is the process by which water is lost from the aerial parts of a plant. Water vapor by evaporation from the surface of the leaves or other aerial parts of a plant. It is a cooling effect and develops a suction force to make roots absorb more water with mineral ions. Transpiration is the process by which water is lost in the form of water vapor by evaporation from the surface of leaves and other aerial parts of plant. Plants continuously absorb water through their roots. This water is transported to the stem to all parts including leaves. Only a very little amount of it is retained in the plant or utilized by it during photosynthesis. The rest of it gets evaporated as water vapor in the atmosphere from the surface of leaves. Significance of transpiration. Cooling effect. The water keeps evaporating from the leaf surface during transpiration. The heat required for evaporation of water is obtained from the plant itself, and thus the plant cools itself when it is hot outside. Transpirational pull. The water continually evaporates from the leaf surface. The roots pull up more water from the soil to make up for the water loss during transpiration. As a result, important minerals, salts, and also brought along with water from the soil by roots. These salts are necessary for the growth of a plant. Modifications of leaf. Leaf tendril. In case of certain weak-stemmed plant, leaf or leaflets are modified into wiry coil structures called tendrils. These are sensitive to touch. As they touch any object, they coil around it and support the plant to climb up. Example, sweet pea. Spines. Leaves are modified into spines to reduce water loss like cactus. In prickly poppy, leaves bear spines on their margin. Scale leaves. In some plants like onion and ginger, thick and fleshy or thin and dry scale leaves are present respectively. Their function is to store food and protect the buds. Insectivorous plants. The plants which trap insects to meet their nutrition demand are called insectivorous plants. Example, pitcher plant, Venus flytrap, and bladderwort. Vegetative propagation in leaves. Normally, plants propagate the help of seeds contained in the fruits, but some plants, new plants, may also be produced from other vegetative parts of the plant, such as roots, stems, and leaves. This type of reproduction is called vegetative propagation. Leaves of Bryophyllum and Begonia produce buds along the margin. When these buds fall into moist soils, they grow into new plants. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe for more interesting videos.